My name is Vincent Romano, but I prefer Vinny. My life was once extraordinary, but now I just sit here. After Cornelius was fired for corruption, and the department hired me, I imagined I'd be the head detective. But I've learned the cruel reality. I'm not even a replacement. As of now, I'm barely even an officer. I haven't done anything other than meaningless paperwork and damage control since I've started working. The entire police department was thrown into disarray the moment Cornelius escaped. The higher-ups are still desperately trying to discern which remaining officers are connected to him, but nothing meaningful has been discovered. Because of all this chaos, I've barely been able to connect with Joseph, or anyone else for that matter. It doesn't help that he's keeping himself locked up at home since the incident. Whenever I look up to the night sky, I wonder if I'll ever feel the way I once did. If I search enough, maybe I'll find myself again, hidden among the stars.
Hello, you are Red Fun. Been standing there for a while now. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Well, you've been coming here pretty often lately. Just wanted to check in since you always come alone.
Yeah, I guess so. I just think that it's one of the last places I can remember fondly now.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you see, last year I found myself in the middle of this murder mystery.
It's hard to explain, but the gist of it is pretty simple. My best friend Joseph got falsely accused of murder, and I got myself involved. The real murderer was a woman named Alice Cathy, and she brought me to this restaurant. You're the one who served us that night, and you offered us this lightly salted, pan-seared Branzino. For some reason, I remembered that right before she shot me, and it saved my life.
I heard about that. The Alice Cathy case, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Huh.
Thanks for that. I mean, if it weren't for you, I'd probably be dead.
Of course. My skills as a waiter are known to be life-changing. Next time you're in a restaurant, ask for Oswald.
Wait, who's Oswald? I thought your name was Tyler. And I thought you had an accent.
Well, that's me. My waiter name is Tyler, but that's just a waiter character I use. This is my real voice. You'd be surprised how many tips a good character can get you. Anyway, have a good night, Vinny.
See ya.
Hey, Vinny. We just received a call about a dead body.
Dead body?
Yeah, we went to go investigate and I found something that you might appreciate on the scene.
What do you mean by that?
This note, I found it shoved in my pocket before anyone else could see.
Isn't this evidence? Don't you think we should hand this?
Vinny, I think it's something that you need to see.
It's open.
This morning, I couldn't help but open it. I'm sorry. I saw everything.
What is it? Just tell me.
It's a suicide note from Joseph.
Joseph. I didn't mean to write it. I don't understand. Why would you do this? Why?
Kidding. She must be.
Twisted joke, right? I get it. I thought I saved you. You said you're okay, right? Come on. There's no way. There's no way. God. Everything's fine. I know it. Come back. You're fine. Couldn't. No. You're not. Dead.
Yeah, I think he's coming too.
Vinny, come on.
Are you okay? Vinny?
Hey, come on.
Vinny?
Right here. Focus. I think he's coming too. Guys, give him some space. Vinny, are you okay?
I think so. Why am I on the couch?
You passed out about 5 minutes ago.
And she called us over to see if you were okay.
You should head home. You look like you need some.
No, I'll be fine.
Hey, don't be a dumbass, Vinny. Just go home.
Look, I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
Vinny, I put them in your suit pocket. Don't let the department know or I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble. I have to go back to work myself, so you keep that hidden until you get home. Alright? I'll see you soon.
Thank you, Luna.
All that happened. So much of our effort, time, care. It's all worth nothing now. Nothing at all. Just a note. You traded your damn life for a suicide note. I guess I was a fool when I thought everything would be okay. The moment I heard they took you away, I knew. I knew nothing could set you free. No matter how much I tried, there was nothing I could do at all. I felt like it was only a matter of time. But I still can't believe. I don't want to believe that you're gone.
Alice, I'm gonna need you to get back in your cell quietly before this becomes a problem. So tell me, you're the one who did it, right?
Did what?
You killed Joseph, didn't you? You couldn't just kill me. No. That'd be way too simple for someone as convoluted as you. How else would you know about the damn suicide note? You just had to go and kill.
Shut up! That's all it is with you. You're so fucking blind, you don't see through your damn tunnel vision. Joseph this, Joseph that. Is that all there is to you and your miserable life?
My miserable life? What the hell are you talking about?
He killed himself! would have just read the letter, this would have been a hell of a lot easier.
Why should I listen to anything you have to say?
Because Joseph wrote this for you, not me.
Why would
I wish I could be shoving lead right down your throat. But you're the only one that can stop this.
I don't understand.
I know why Joseph killed himself.
Why should I trust you?
It's all in the note. Every last detail.
Convenient. Go ahead. Enlighten me.
It was Cornelius.
So, what about Cornelius?
Cornelius is the reason for everything.
Explain.
It all started right before Anthony died. I was with Joseph. We didn't want to tell anyone yet, but I loved him. Each night he would come back home and show me what a real man can do. Eventually, work started to become a place for us to meet up before going back home. It may have been the happiest days of my life, but it slowly started to take a toll on him. Didn't you notice he stopped working as hard? I couldn't get him to stop drinking.
What does your secret affair have anything to do with Cornelius?
Back then, Cornelius used to be the head detective. He had absolute control over the entire department. I'm not sure why he chose us specifically, but one day, we were driving back home, and he pulled us over. He threw us out of my car, started screaming, threatening, and beating us down to the ground. He said that if we didn't kill Anthony, he would do everything in his power to kill all three of us. Asking him why he wanted us to kill Anthony was pointless. We tried to get help, but every damn officer was paid off. It was like we were in a labyrinth full of bullshit. Joseph couldn't handle the stress, so I was forced to pull the trigger.
So if you're the one who really killed Anthony, why is Joseph the one that's lying dead in his grave right now?
The cameras.
You mean the ones in the J bar?
He was the one who did it. Afterwards, I thought we were home free. But then Sammy saw him. Sammy saw Joseph, and not me. I begged and pleaded. But nothing I did could stop Cornelius and his men from dragging Joseph away from me. Right before my eyes. I was helpless. And I knew that if I didn't do as he said, he would kill him. And there would be nothing left.
So then how'd you know about the note?
One of Cornelius' men told me about Joseph's suicide. I knew that if he didn't send something to me, he would send something to you.
You mean to tell me one of Cornelius' men is still connected to the department?
Please, please, just read the letter.
All right, fine.
Vinny, I can't do it anymore. I just can't. I need to get away from here.
You mustn't run.
I can't stand it. Anthony, Alice, you, all of you. All my insufferable existence has caused is pain. My life is meaningless. It's my fault. If anyone should die, it's me. I need to do what should have been done 1 year ago, but before I die, I need to tell you the truth. Alice is not a killer. She isn't, I swear. I'm the one. I took the cameras down. Cornelius made her and me do it. It's my fault. He found me, not her. That should be proof enough. Vinny, please, let her go. Listen to me. Tell her. Tell her I'm gone. Take my money. Set her free. Use my money to bail her out. Do whatever the hell you want, but make Cornelius regret everything. Joseph.
Vinny, please. You read the note. I need your help. He needs your help. Vinny, please. He put this thing on me. He's tracking me. They're all around you, Vinny. The department, it's still filled with them. Just please get me out of here.
You're not going anywhere. Not with that device tied around your wrist.
Vinny, I'm begging you. We'll be here any second now. Please just give me the gun.
Alice, you've killed people. What makes you any better than him?
I don't care! As long as I'm away from him. From that scum. If he takes me, he'll take all the life away from me.
Getting here? This is bad. Finally found you, Alice. You ain't going nowhere on my watch. Why do you always run from me? Why don't you understand that we are meant to be together? Come out to me, Alice. If I see any sudden movements, I'll shoot. Come out right now. We'll be together forever. You bitch! Now talk!
Better have this, right?
So this is the real reason you've been pestering the prisoners so incessantly, isn't it, Jonathan? Talk! Oh, you're gonna tell me where Cornelius is hiding right now!
Even if you knew where he was, it wouldn't change anything. The boss is making a getaway, and there's nothing you can do to stop him. You're a fool, Alice. You could have granted freedom with me.
Hey, just sit down! What are you crazy? We could have gotten so much information out of him! What are you doing?
I'm free. I'm finally free. No jail. No Jonathan. I'm free. Free. Vinny, you know I'm innocent! You know I'm innocent, Vinny! I hate you! I told you, you still got bitch! Stop! Stop it!
Vinny, I'm so sorry. I should have known about Joseph. He came here and drank a lot. I don't want to watch another friend suffer. Vinny, listen to me. I'm sorry. Don't be Vinny. What do you think it is?
Home of 16 burning on the sun.
Wait, Vinny, are you okay?
Fine.
Vinny!
Hey, Vinny. What's up?
Hey, Peter. Well, everything's been pretty hectic for the past couple of days. What about you?
About the same. I heard about Joseph. I know things are difficult for everyone right now, but I'm sure over time we'll all adjust.
Yeah. Probably will.
In a weird way, it's kind of like what happened last year when we lost Allison.
Peter, I have to tell you something important.
What's that, Vinny?
It's actually about last year. Alice wasn't the only person involved.
What do you mean?
Want to know something I never understood? Cameras. How the hell they'd go down? Didn't make sense. Sure, Alice killed the guy, but why'd the cameras conveniently go down that night, right? The exact night me and Joseph were waiting there. Didn't make sense. I thought, hey, if Alice was the culprit, she probably took everything down, right? Just 1 week ago, I got a note. A note that answered all my questions. Joseph. Hell, I didn't even bother to read it until last night. After Joseph killed himself, I didn't want to read anything he sent me. He took down the cameras, and the guilt took him with it. Cornelius is the one who planned it all out, though.
That makes sense.
It also explains why Cornelius was so firm on keeping him in jail. Here. Check this out, too.
What's this?
It's a note. One of the officers connected to Cornelius, he had it in his pocket. Some code of some kind. Still have no idea what it means, though.
Wait. I think I've seen this symbol somewhere before.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I'm not sure why, but it seems familiar.
Do you have any idea as to what it is?
I'm not sure, but do you think it has something to do with what happened last year?
Last year. You know, it's definitely possible. I mean, especially since Cornelius orchestrated the whole thing.
Why don't you check the evidence in the store in the office? I don't know what you could find there, but maybe it'll be of some use. Why don't you tell me tonight?
Yeah, it's a good idea. All right, I'll see you tonight at your house.
Yeah, see you then.
All the evidence from the anti-crime case should be in here. What caught your interest?
I was just thinking about Joseph, Alice's escape. There might be something in there that might help me out.
It's all in here.
That for sure would find something familiar in here.
Are you looking for something in particular?
No, nothing specific. I just thought Cornelius would leave something behind.
That makes sense. Good idea. Did you check the small box over there?
Not yet.
Why is this in here?
Wait. Is Cornelius a married man?
No. That's why I'm confused.
Hold on, can I see that ring for a second? This just might be it. Perfect.
It Might be what?
Oh, I mean, I was just thinking it looked familiar is all.
I see. Well, where do you think you saw it?
I don't know. I mean, if I figure it out, I'll just let you know.
Alright.
I have to go talk to a friend now. Do you mind if I take this with me? It's kind of important.
Go ahead. Just make sure you bring it back as soon as you can.
Alright, thanks. I'll see you tomorrow.
Don't worry about it. You seem to get off it. Take it off tomorrow. Just figure out the...
I'll be fine, Barry. I'll come in. Just gotta get the last of this sorted out.
Vinny! Hold on. I understand you're uncomfortable missing work, but frankly, don't need you here. You haven't given yourself any time to grieve, and you're just here barely doing your work. Things would be more efficient without you around. At least until you got yourself sorted out.
Yeah. I'll go then.
So, what'd you find? I found a wedding ring. Actually has the same design as the one on the note. It'd be better just to show you.
Alright, so you have something to work off of.
Yeah. Well, thinking back to the case, there's only 3 people that ring could belong to. It's either Joseph, Alice, or Anthony. And I know Joseph never wore a ring, so I think it belongs to Alice.
No, Alice never wore a ring either. But if they wanted to keep their relationship a secret, it would be pointless to wear rings anyways. Don't you think?
Yeah. So it's gotta be Anthony.
I think you're right. Anthony was the only married person involved.
The real question is, why would Cornelius keep Anthony's wedding ring?
What does 16 burning on the sun mean?
We don't have anything definitive to go off of. We at least know it's somehow related to Anthony's house.
That's true. If only we knew a little bit more.
16 burning on the sun. Wedding ring in Anthony's house. I just don't get it. It feels like all the pieces of the puzzle are right in front of me. Yet no matter how much I try, I can't seem to put them together. Just like everything else. It's just gonna burn out right in front of me. It's ridiculous. Exactly when I need something, it's just gone. I haven't even let myself sit down because I'm afraid of what I'll think, afraid of what I'll feel. I don't even want to accept it.
Who said you had to stop?
What?
Vinny, you've never been the type of person to give up. I know losing someone isn't easy to do, but you've been trying to solve everything in your head. In reality, you'll never be able to solve anything without closure.
Closure? What?
You've been living haphazardly since the very moment you heard about Anthony's death. I know that everything went wrong at once, and you didn't stop to take a moment to look at where you were going. But Vinny, sometimes you just have to slow down. Look up at the stars.
Sometimes I wonder if there's anything up there for me.
Of course there is. You just can't see it yet. There's a ceiling in the way. There's no way someone as passionate as you doesn't have a place somewhere.
Guess you're right.
There's something up there waiting for you in the stars, Vinny. You just need something to take you there.
For all we know, that's what 16 burning on the sun means. Wait! That's it! 16 burning on the sun, the wedding ring! It all makes sense!
What is it?
You're sure Anthony was married, right?
Yeah, why?
Well, the wedding ring. It all makes sense. Cornelius wanted him dead because of the wedding ring. I mean, think about it like this. He kept it in the evidence box to prevent him from being connected to his wife after death.
What does that have to do with the son thing?
Well, I'm guessing they're gonna go to Anthony's house to take her. So Cornelius will need a way for everyone to know without anyone figuring it out. That's what this note is for.
Really? But now we just need to figure out when they're doing it.
Well, that's simple. I mean, 16 burning on the sun, that's the clue for the time.
But when is it?
4 o'clock tomorrow.
How'd you get that?
16, military time. And the fact that it's coupled with sun must mean Sunday.
That sounds logical, but it might be a bit of a stretch. You got that yesterday, what did that today?
Well, I mean, I'll just have to check it out tomorrow at 4.
If you're dealing with Cornelius, don't think of doing it on your own. Get someone from the station or else he'll kill you.
Hey, don't be a dumbass. Just go home.
Sorry, that's not something I'm able to do.
Don't need you here.
Yeah. By this time tomorrow, let you know. By the way, you still have Anthony's address?
Yeah, don't worry. I'll send it to you. Good luck.
Adios. I'm still alone. All right. So that must be her. Veronica Brando.
Hey, Conejo. You see that?
What is that?
Chad, Enrique, go check outside.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just hit the ball too hard.
You think Cornelius will let me pick the kid with the ball?
I don't know, dude. Maybe just call him over and ask.
Yo, Cornelius, come over here. It's just a kid's baseball. Lock it up, would you?
Okay, so I have to take down these two, but I still need enough stamina to get away with her undetected. Damn it! I should have brought the gun. That's it.
What was that? That baseball? Check this shit out, bro. Nice. It's probably just Chad doing his jokes and rants. Check it out. You sure? Yeah. I'll watch the bro. How come you've been so close off to the boss? Where you went to school with him? You must have known him forever. I'm surprised you aren't a big news fan.
Conejo! What the fuck?
My name is Vinny. I'm here to get you out of here. That fight ain't too long. We have to go right now. Come on.
No, I can't go.
What do you mean? Where do you just saw him over there? Where did they go?
No, get it! It's Cornelius. He's got me on lockdown. I can't get out of here.
But the door's right here. There's no one in the way.
Don't you get it? He'll find me. He'll kill me. He's already killed Anthony. He's been after me all of these years. There's nothing. Nothing.
Look, I'm a member of the police department too. I understand what he's after, but you just have to trust me, please.
If you're from the station, why are you here alone? How do I know you're not some damn test that freaks put in place to make sure I'm still obedient?
If I were a test, why would I knock out those two? Come on, just listen!
Yo, you try to grab the ball with your own hands, bro.
Bro, look at how long these things are. I thought I could do it.
Just throw the ball back. We don't need another one of your stupid jokes getting us under someone's radar.
Come on, Chief. You know I'm not as stupid as Johnny. We're just trying to have a little fun, that's all.
Just go back inside and get going already, alright? We wasted enough time. Son of a bitch!
They're coming! Now go!
Okay, you better be right!
Of all the people expected to be here, I didn't think I'd see you.
Sure, that asshole almost got me killed, huh?
Grab him. He's quick, but he's not very strong. I never thought I'd see a place longer on a real case. Now, you're not even that. You're just a fool who thinks they're qualified for what I've done.
Get him, Chief.
At least I'm not pathetically brooding around a dead man's house who fucked his wife!
What the hell do you know? I've loved her for years. You're like everybody else. Constantly berating me, leering at me, keeping our love away in that stupid wedding room, keeping away from my purpose.
Have a good one, Chief.
As you can see, that bond can be easily shattered. Those vows, they mean nothing more than law. They're created merely to obstruct those provisions. If we weren't in the middle of a public neighborhood right now, I would send you to meet Anthony in hell. But you're least of my worries. There's no sense of purpose in this lifeless lives of yours. You must think I'm insane. I guess that's what love looks like to the blind. I lack the vision to see the splendor that's been stripped away from me time and time again. And now? Now, because of your stupid interference, I've lost her again.
I really have to end this quick. It's wearing me out. You! Enough!
You know, the world would be a far better place without you here, but I still haven't learned your place. Right next to Joseph. In the grave.
You're so fucking blind. You didn't see through your damn tunnel vision.
You
understand you're uncomfortable missing work, but frankly, don't need you here.
It's just gonna burn out right in front of me.
Don't you get it? He'll find me. He'll kill me.
Give me some hours. There's no sense in listen to this.
Vinny, you've never been the type of person to give up.
You know what? Forget to stand there. I'll find a way.
No!
Finally. It's over.
Nice. You killed people to get what you wanted. That's never how you go about things. If you want something, you gotta work the long and hard way. Cornelius. Perhaps the one who hasn't learned their place is you.
This is for Anthony and everyone else you've killed. Now it's your turn to die.
I understand what he's done and how you feel. He caused the death of so many people. But this isn't the way. You'll never forget the pain of watching someone die right before your very eyes. Don't worry. He'll rot in prison for the rest of his life.
Vinny, you hit the nail right on the head. How'd you manage to do that?
Well, I mean, she's the one who smacked him right over the head.
But really, how'd you know he was going to shoot you on the dock?
Well, it's because of the note we got from Jonathan. I knew they were going to be there at around 4, so I arrived a little early. I waited for them to show up, and then I hid in the bushes, just to make them feel at ease. Once I saw how big their group was, and that Cornelius had a gun, I decided to split them up and defeat them individually. It took a while, but eventually I convinced Veronica to help me too.
Fine, but this better work.
It will. You just have to trust me.
Okay, tell me and I'll do it.
Go to the backyard and grab any blunt object you can. When I say now, bash Cornelius in the back of the head with it.
Well, how am I supposed to do that?
Just trust me. I mean, if I keep him occupied long enough, he won't even notice that you're there.
There's no way that'll work. He'll see everything.
Son of a bitch!
They're coming! Now go!
Okay, you better be right!
As the fights went on, I realized there was no way I could win. I was far too exhausted, but thankfully, she was my backup plan. Since Cornelius had a gun, he expected to have the upper hand, so I disabled his arm, giving Veronica just enough time to save me.
Vinny, I don't think anyone else could have pulled something that insane off.
Yeah. You were right.
About what?
I mean, if I hadn't gotten your help, Cornelius probably would have killed me.
I'm glad this is all over. It's good to know you finally thought things through for once.
Yeah. If I hadn't talked to you, I probably wouldn't be here right now.
Vinny, I know you got support from Veronica and everything worked out in the end, but I need you to listen to me. Your plan could have easily failed and you both would have been killed. Promise me you won't ever do anything so reckless ever again, and you'll learn to trust people.
I'm sorry. I didn't think anyone in the department trusted my intuition enough to let me handle it. So, I thought that...
That isn't enough, Vinny. Whether you believe something or you don't, you can't do everything by yourself. No one can.
I'm sorry.
Now that that's settled, I'm gonna head home. I'll see the both of you later. See ya.
Now that Cornelius is finally behind bars, I hope the two of you can finally rest in peace. Anthony, Joseph, I'm sorry for the way it had to end. I wish I could have done something sooner. Rest easy, you hear me? Thank you for everything you've done, Joseph. It's been hard to adjust to life without you, but somehow, I know I'll get used to it.
Vinny, come here, I need to show you something.
Bye, old friend. Maybe someday I'll see you again.
I finally saw my beacon of hope, hidden among the stars.